Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Nikhil, and in this video, we'll be talking about Sprinklr Social Advanced Listening Alerts. Within Sprinklr Social Advanced Insights module, we've introduced a separate section called as Listening Alerts, which is very easy to use and will be used to alert users about different trends associated with multiple listening topics that are created by users on the platform. To set up an alert, the users can actually navigate and click on set up new alert, and they will be taken to a screen where they can set up alerts, or they can just navigate to settings within the platform and search for alerts. Within the alert manager, an user can click on set up new alert to create an alert within the platform. And this way, a user can very easily create alerts as per their requirements. Let me just go ahead and create a new alert within the platform. As soon as you click on setup new alert, you're required to enter an alert name. In my case, I'm going to name this as Nichols topic alert as an example. And within the alert creation menu, you're supposed to select the topic around which you need to be alerted about. So there are multiple topics which are available within my workspace. I can pick up any of the existing topics that I've created, or I can create a new topic and pick up the changes or pick up a new topic that has been created. Let me pick a topic that already exists within the workspace. Within alert type, we've got two types of alerts, which is a smart alert and a custom volumetric alert. A smart alert is an alert that is automatically triggered using Sprinklr's AI. This kind of alert sends out notifications to users based upon irregular activity that is detected by Sprinklr's AI. We do have custom volumetric alert, which automatically is triggered based upon various threshold values that are set up by users within the platform. So within the threshold or the custom volumetric alert that we have, we've got two types of triggers, which is you can trigger the alert based on the threshold, or you can also trigger the alert based upon the change. Within threshold, you've got multiple metrics. That is, an alert can be triggered for the volume of mentions, repos, likes, replies, and various other metrics that are available within the menu. As a user, you can just go ahead and pick up any of the values or metrics that you find within the threshold, and you can just set up if it should be greater than, lesser than, or various fields that are available. Whenever you find the volume of mentions to be greater than, in my case, I'm going to enter a value called as 1 or 10 for an example. What the system basically does is it tries to match this particular condition and alert the user whenever there's a change in the number of mentions. Similarly, you can also decide in what time frame these alerts need to be triggered. If it should be a 15-minute time frame, 12 hours, 24 hours, every 30 days, every 7 days, or anytime there's a change in the number of mentions, or whenever the threshold has been breached, if you need to be alerted, you can just go ahead and set up these alerts as well. Additionally, when you're looking at change-based alerts, you can define the metrics around the volume of mentions, and you can define your change type if it's an incremental change or a decremental change. Once you've defined your change type, you can decide your measure as well. If it should be an absolute or if it should be a percentage change-based alert. If it's an absolute change, you can directly enter the values that you have, or if it's a percentage change, it will be the percentage change in the number of mentions that you've received rather than the absolute change or the actual change in the alerts that you've received. Likewise, once you've set up an alert, you will need to pick up the time frame as well for change-based alerts as well. Within the smart alerts that are available, you've got multiple categories of alerts. It could be around engagement. Whenever the system, kind of finds out that there is irregular activity in the message engagements or such as likes or comments, if the users need to be alerted, then users can create an engagement based smart alert or a negative sentiment alert. Whenever there is a irregular activity associated with negative sentiment messages, you can then go ahead and create a negative sentiment alert. Or you can also go ahead and create a positive sentiment alert whenever there is a change or irregular activity associated with positive sentiment alerts. As a user, you can also create a smart alert for volumes as well. Whenever there is a deviation from an existing volume, or whenever there is a change, or whenever the system detects the variations in terms of the volume of messages that you receive, the system will automatically notify you using Smart Volume Alert as well. And you can also decide the users who should receive the notifications for these kinds of alerts. You just go ahead and pick up the users who should receive these notifications. And once you've configured your alert type and your thresholds, you just click on create to create this particular alert. Once created, all you have to do is just navigate back to the Insight section within the platform and access the alerts. So all of the created alerts will be listed within the alerts manager. As a user, you can edit an existing alert, or you can duplicate an existing alert if you need to create a copy of it and make the changes, or you can also essentially delete an alert as well. You can also disable the alert if you're not interested in receiving those alerts for a certain amount of time, or you can enable them back as well. Once you've created the alert within the alert manager, you can navigate back to Insights module and click on Listening Alerts to access these alerts. So you can nearly see all of these alerts flowing in, and these are automatically marked as threshold alerts, smart alerts, and they're automatically classified depending upon the message type and depending upon the alert type you've configured within the system. So essentially, you can filter out the alerts based upon the name of the alerts as well. For example, I'm now trying to filter out an alert called as an IPL. And as soon as I apply that particular filter, right, I will be able to find all of the alerts associated with my topic called as IPL. And you're able to see all these alerts which are automatically flowing in based upon a predefined threshold that I've set up within the platform for a topic called as IPL. You can further filter these alerts by applying additional filters as well, or you can remove these filters as well if not required. You can add filters like alert type if you want to filter based upon if you want to find out if there's any smart volume alert, you can try and filter them and you'll be able to see the alerts associated with volume. And likewise, you can also filter by name, by topic. Essentially, all of the associated parameters can be used for filtering your alerts whenever you need to access them. And you can also click on view alert to view the details associated with that particular alert. And if there needs to be an action taken by any user, or if there should be some kind of initiation by an user, you can just go ahead and mention the user to take up actions. In my case, right, I'm just going to mention a user to help me out. Users can continue the conversation around these alerts, and the users will also be notified about these changes or about the nodes that the users have applied. So this way, users can make use of listening alerts to be alerted about the changes that happen within the topics that they've created. You can also archive these alerts if you feel that you've taken enough action or you've viewed those details. You can just click on archive and they will be moved into a section called as archived alerts. Essentially, all of these can be used to measure and understand the various functionalities around the topics that you've created, the various changes that are happening with the topics that you've created. So this is the end of the video. I hope listening alerts was helpful and you were able to understand all of the associated concepts. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.